what is that, Facebook and YouTube?
Yep. We are now live on both Facebook and YouTube. Yes. So good evening, family. Welcome back. Before we do anything else, I got to do a tech check because last Friday, as you know, for those of you who were there, was
he said a disaster.
It was. You were enjoying your birthday, so yeah, what it says, we are not receiving. So it's always something. See, even here right now, there's something wrong with the video encoding. But if you can hear us and see us, by all means, please let us know as we are checking the tech here, making sure that everything is good to go. I think I got the video in here. Should be streaming from the camera. Good, I can see us. Christian, how's everything on your end? Good. We haven't got any messages yet? Okay, well, that's okay. We still gonna make this happen, man. Everything should be good. I got everything signed in. Yeah, well, at least the audio is good, right?
That is right.
All right, so as far as I know, let me check one more thing. All right, well, at least Uncle Vin says that he can hear us and see us clearly, so that's all we need, in my opinion, for us to go ahead and go forward, right? Yeah,
thumbs up.
We can be seen, we can be heard, so good. I'll check the stream on that later, but as long as we can be heard, we can be seen, so good evening, welcome, family, glad that everybody's here. Obviously, we got a special guest in the building, very special guest in the building, so much better, but let's go ahead. Because she is nervous as all outdoors.
Everybody's nervous when they come to the guru right here.
Oh,
Tyrone,
my God. Let's not start that. We ain't about to start that right
nervous.
Here. We not about to start that. I'm going to go ahead.
Like, what is he going to ask me that I don't know?
I'm not asking anything. We just go share your story tonight, right? So I'm going to go ahead and cue the video intro, and we'll go from there. Oh, maybe the video. You good now? I'm sorry, y'all got to forgive me. I am doing some more tech check here on the back end. You know, now that I have Christian back here with me, we should be good to go. But let me just double check. He's keeping me on my toes. All right. We good, son? All right. Good. We are good. So, for those of you who don't know me, who may just be tuning in, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tyrone Gregory. I am your favorite uncle cousin.
He's my cousin.
Yeah, we fam all day. Y'all can tell the resemblance, right? Creator of the Self-Employed Tax Guy YouTube channel, man, and I'm just here to help you be successfully self-employed. As always, well, I'm going to say as always because he decides when he wants to come to work and when he doesn't. Christian back there hiding in the back. Y'all may notice a little something different about Christian. Yeah, if you notice something different about Christian, put that in the chat because he is different today. But super excited to be joined here by good friend, long time. Let me get you ready. Okay. Put your name. I got a special one I did just for you. There it is, Maria. Chaides. I knew. Yes. All right.
Chaides with the
Chaides.
accent.
Okay, got to pronounce that right. My enunciation is terrible, so forgive me.
It's a rare last name though. That's why a lot of people like, where's you get it? I don't know. I know my last name is Chaides, and that's that. Say Chaides.
Man, can't y'all tell she's full of energy? You know, that's why I'm glad to have her on the show. Her energy, her excitement, her story.
Oh, yeah, I can prepare.
She brought like a list
I'm going to look through my papers, guys.
She came with, but I love it, though, because in here, I had planned to talk about her story, but based on what her notes, we might end up talking about something completely
A lot
different.
of things. A lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like rated PG or something, or what is this?
Well,
General what?
I do mark on there that it's not for kids, I guess. So yeah, we should be okay for you to say what you want to say.
All right.
Yeah, because she didn't have a little sip of wine.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at what he got me. So I'm feeling a little. He said, "Happy birthday! Here's this for you."
Yes. We have to do a happy birthday because she just
like
celebrated her birthday, right? How did you turn 25?
I wish. You want me to be honest? You want me to lie to you like everybody else?
Yes, Digital Life got it.
Oh,
Hey, he figured it out. Christian got a haircut. Yes.
Yeah, you got the
Chop the carrot top off, Christian. Yes, everybody is seeing what Christian did. Yes, he did.
Looks good.
He does look good, right?
Yes.
He chopped it off. Don't be over there acting shy, trying to sink down into the chair, bro. You look good. You my son. You look good.
You look really good.
Yeah.
Big Tyrone, little Tyrone.
Exactly. But yeah, so you celebrated your birthday, 25. Yeah, that's great.
To be honest with you, 39. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm 39 years old.
Wow.
I didn't know I
Gotta
was
be a
gonna
secret.
live this long, but I guess I don't know. God, yeah, thank you.
It must be the fitness, right? Because now you just, during our pre-game setup, you tell them you got certified in fitness now.
Yes,
you're a certified fitness
I'm a
trainer?
certified instructor for body pump. That's just weights. It's a less meal. Everybody has their own programs, but this is a less meal program. I loved it. I fell in love with it, lifting weights. Not heavy weights, like medium to, lightweight, but it does help with your, everyday kind of type of, like, I don't know, muscle routine, you would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I got certified for that earlier
talk
this
about
year.
fitness.
And then COVID-19 hit, so now I'm jobless. I don't have a job at the gym. I'm supposed to be an instructor. Yeah, so that was that. But
That's
at least
right.
I have that certification.
You're here.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. And that's why we're here, man, because you have, at least from my knowledge, right, my understanding of when we met, when we spoke, we just during our whole duration, which is your story is what gave me the title, right, from fear to freedom, right? Which is why I have you here, right? Because fear is one of the most debilitating emotions that we have as business owners, right? It can really stop us from achieving our goals. It's powerful, right? Like if you go to a gravesite, there are so many people that have died and didn't accomplish their goals or even start because of fear.
Yeah.
And yet here you are, well accomplished, finished your first actual tax season, right? Despite the fear, that's why I brought you on it because
I don't know how many times I bugged you, but I know that I survived.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fear is just something that it can make you or break you.
Yes.
Look at right now, the pandemic. Like,
yes.
Everybody's living in fear. Like, it's just, to me, it's like, oh my God, what if we get it? What if my mom gets it? What if this? What if that? Like, now we're like, have to be super careful with all this stuff and all these changes, all this new lifestyle. I'm not used to being 6 feet apart from anybody. I'm like so outgoing and friendly and like, hey girl, high five. Oh, no, not no more. I stay 6 feet over there, below the line. So, I mean, fear, it makes you and breaks you. So, yeah. Yes, so fear got me good, guys.
So let's give
I don't know, I want to say like past 3-4 years that I was in fear of just making my own thing, doing my own tax business, doing my own thing at home, starting a little, office at my house. So I finally broke that fear and I went 100%.
Yes.
Yes, and I hit it this year. I went all the way. I got like 40 returns. I didn't think I was going to get 40 returns. I thought it was just going to be like 10, family and 1, 2 friends.
Well, that's good.
Friends.
I mean, you got more than you expected.
Yes.
But that says a lot, too.
People were happy, friends will go out and tell, okay, I got this girl, she's doing it at
Man,
home
referrals.
and blah, blah, blah.
The best,
Like,
absolute free marketing.
people will comment like, oh, Maria, such and such told me that, you do taxes. Can you help me out? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, who are you? Okay, yeah, calm down. Like, I'll do your taxes. Especially because, most of my friends, most of my family, everybody's like Spanish speaking.
Okay.
Spanish speaking. And, little bit of English, but I think they felt more comfortable coming to my house and me prepping their taxes for them, because then I was explaining it to them truly in a way that they would understand, and I think that's when they got connected with me a lot. Like the Spanish speaking clients, they just felt comfortable with me, especially me being like, okay, so this, you did it like this, you did it like that last year. Was that the way you? Was it right or was it wrong? No, I didn't think that the tax lady did that. Did she depreciate my car? I wasn't supposed to. No, I don't use my car for work related stuff. No. So it's like, okay, well, this is what she did last year. I don't know why. And you signed it, so that means you did it.
Ooh, yeah.
So, just be careful and make sure that you understand. Make sure you understand your paperwork. Make sure you understand. And if you don't understand it, have somebody come and re-explain everything in a different way where you will understand.
That's absolutely, yeah.
And a lot of people, I don't want to say because I'm Mexican and I'm, I went through it because I signed papers without even reading it and like, oh, sure, I'll sign it.
We all do it. Yeah, we all do it. Even with our apps, we just sign. Do you agree to the terms? Yeah, whatever. I don't feel like reading all that. Press the button and we sign. Yeah, we all do that.
And then you learn a lesson and you're like, man, you know what? I need to learn to read and understand things before I sign anything.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a good lesson and that I learned personally, and then I'm passing it on to my clients and my friends. Like, don't sign nothing just because your friend told you, oh, yeah, it's good, you're going to get this much, sign it. No, it doesn't go like that.
Right.
You got to, be careful, It can come and bite you in the butt later.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so I did 40 returns this year, and I'm proud. It's not much. It's a little bit. But I expected less. And I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable letting them know, like, if I didn't know anything or something, then I'll be like, you know what, let me get back to you. I don't know what to do on this particular situation. And then I'll be like, Tyrone, what do I do right here? What am I supposed to do?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that very much. Did I ever say thank you, Tyrone?
You say thank you all the time.
Yeah, I really appreciate you helping me out, man.
No problem. That's what we're supposed to do. We got to help each other, right?
Thank you. And he didn't charge me a commission or anything. No percentage. Okay, everything was from the heart. So I appreciate it even more.
This is not about me. We are talking about you, and I love it to hear how excited you are right now, because in our earlier conversations, you was telling me I'm quitting. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
This ain't for me. I'm not about to start. It's just too much.
Yes.
So
what happened was that.
And don't say me, because this is all you. We can't say me.
Yeah.
Well,
what happened was that I previously, the prior 2 years, I worked for my friend. And she has her own tax business. Amazing girl. You guys will love her. But, I just signed things without even reading, because I never thought I was going to do my own company or I was going to go independent. I didn't think I was just going to go help my friend and help do tax preparations for the seasons and then go home and not do anything. And I just felt comfortable going back working with her.
Right.
So then after the second year, I just realized, you know what? I have my kids at home and I have to be over here in the office and I'm struggling with daycare. Like somebody to take care of my kids. Now I have to go drop the kids off and make sure that somebody's going to be there. And then what if I don't make it to the appointment on time because I have a client at this time? And then it was just a hassle for me to get the kids, get out of the house.
Yeah.
And my husband actually, Obi, he's the one that gave me the idea. Why don't you just do it at home?
Hey, shout out to the husband. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to give him a clap. We got to put some clapping sound for him. We're gonna clap, yeah. So definitely shout out to the husbands. Husbands rock. Women, ladies, husbands.
Yeah,
Because you shout out when Mike was here with his wife, and you was all superwoman to the wives, but. We got to make sure that
backbone, definitely. We need somebody that's going to be pushy and tell us you can do it, and I got your back 100%.
Absolutely.
That's another thing that will cause us fear because we don't have that backbone.
The support system, exactly.
We don't have somebody, so important. Yes, somebody that will say, I got your back. If something doesn't go right or if you fail or something, I got you. Like, I'll help you out. Like, don't worry. Right. So I was like, man, like, I don't know if I should. Like, I work for my friend. I can't betray her like that. I feel like I would just leave her alone and this and that. He was like, no, it's okay for you to move on. It's okay. They do it all the time. Business do it all the time. People fire people. People let go people. People move me. People decide to quit people. It's okay. She'll understand. So then, I told them, like, I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing.
And on top of that, I mean, again, I just learned that the company she came from was her friend. And the reason it was such a shock to learn that this was a friend, and I'm gonna say this is another whole story on the back end, but you received actual, I don't want to say threatening letters, but letters
not
that
letters,
were
but texts.
Oh, well, but still kind of, geared towards the fact like, hey, you can start your own business, but you can't do this, and this, right? Like you signed an agreement that says that if, you leave, you have to do certain things, be within certain parameters and things like that. Yeah. But it came from a friend, though. This is like, I just learned this today. We've had the conversation, like, oh, I received this letter saying I can't do this. This is why I'm about to quit because I don't want to get in trouble. And I was like, I understand where they're coming from, but, as far as the law here in California, that doesn't apply. Still go forward. But wow, it came from a friend and somebody that even you still reference today.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hold any regrets. She's my friend from a long time, and I understand now. Business is business.
Yes, absolutely.
So business don't care. Family members, friends, coworkers, anybody. That's the way it is. I mean, they just look out for themselves. I understand that now.
Right.
I didn't understand that before. I was like, my friend gave me a job. I'm doing returns and she's helping me out get paid for seasonal extra cash for me and my family, and I'm getting a commission. She's my friend, so she's helping me out,
right?
Which later I realized, no, I helped her out too.
It works
I
both
was
ways.
doing all kinds of return, charging $300, $400, $200, and I was getting a percentage off of that,
right?
$40-$50 out of that. So it's like, no, she made the money. She made the good money. She did this. And I made the commission, which is fair, which is fine, because I was her worker. But when I got excited into doing my own thing, I sent her a text, and I told her, you know what, girl? I'm not going back to you next season. I'm going to start doing my own thing at home. And she texted me, oh, yeah, that's fine, Maria. I'm so happy for you. And I knew you would do it, so I'm happy for you. So you go, girl, Well, my happiness was kind of short because when I started asking her about like, okay, I need help with, what software. I'm so used to having Tax Act because I work with Tax Act with her. So I was already thinking I'm going to get Tax Act,
Right.
The software that I know already. So why am I going to go out and find another software where I'm already comfortable with Tax Act? So then I told her, like, okay, girl, can you help me? Just remove me from your list that's prepared for your business on Tax Act so I can purchase my own Tax Act software. And then I can start my own account with Tax Act.
I remember.
And then she said, I don't think you could do that. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't do that? And she's like, it's in the contract, girl. Like, let's try to keep our friendship. Let's not, like kind of like that, like, let's try to keep our friendship because, you know, this is business. And she was like, it's on your agreement when you sign. Look at your agreement. So I'm like digging through all the paperwork, like, oh my God, where's the agreement? Where's the agreement? Oh my God. Oh my God. And then that's when I started really, really, really like reading everything that I signed and that I initialed. Oh my God, Tyrone. All kinds of stuff. I couldn't be close within a 10-mile from her office. And I was like right like 2 lights away from her office. I was living like maybe like 3 lights at the most. And I couldn't take any of the clients that I first got to come to get their taxes prepared here. The time that I was working with her, I couldn't take the clients from the office, which is understandable. I had to start from scratch. And what else? What other thing did I tell you?
I think that was pretty much one of the biggest concerns was the actual contracts, the mile radius, the software, which, like I said, I mean, to me, just the story, it brings up so many points. The first one, friends and business, don't take it personal, but it doesn't always mix, right? A good example of that is my friend, my good friend, John Phillips of Create Simple Meals. He is the main proprietor of that. Like I'm gonna have to bring him on here so he can tell the story of him and his sister. Right, that is very amazing. I mean, but to me, when I first met him, you know, me and John, we've been knowing each other years now, maybe 14, 15 years now. When I first met him, I always just thought he was a little off because he can be your friend in one setting, but when it comes to business, it's something completely different. But it's never personal. Like he'll sue you on the business side and then invite you to his house for Thanksgiving because on the personal side, you're friends. But like, not many people can make that line separation. Yeah. But you're right.
I was forced to.
But it's something we have to learn to do, though.
Yeah, because outside the business, she was an amazing friend. You know,
right?
She still is. She still is, and she will come celebrate my birthdays, and now she's not. She's far, so that's why she didn't celebrate my birthday this year. Okay. But you know, I mean, we partied together, we did things together, so we were like really cool friends. You know, we talk all the time and everything. Up until now, I'd still consider her a good friend.
Okay.
As far as the business went, it was a nightmare for me. It was a nightmare. Oh my God. I think I called you and I told you I'm crying. Like yeah, like Tyrone, I can't do anything. Like I can't even do it from home because I'm like within a 10-mile radius from her office. I can't take any of my clients, so I'm gonna have to tell them away for 2 years. They have to go not to her, not to me, but to somebody else, and then they can come to me. That was the thing on the agreement. And I couldn't use the software that I was so used to doing. So I was like breaking down because I had already paid for my tax act software. I had already made a payment. And then I had already purchased my computer at Best Buy on payments. My God, I had to pay it within 6 months or else the interest would be like charged. And then my printer, my paperwork, I bought a big box of like the plain white paper. I was excited. Folders, my business cards, everything. And I just felt like, oh my God,
wow, all that gone.
Yes, yeah. I was like, you know what? I was just crying. Up until now, like I get like naughty because all that effort just shuts you down like that, you know? Man. And
it's all right.
No, I did told you, right? Like, I'm crying. I don't know. I think I'm not going to be able to do this. And I was so excited. I already made these investments. And my husband, he converted the laundry room into my little office. I just feel like, man, I don't think it's going to happen. And, you know, I got friends. I mean, you know, you don't know the importance of networking and knowing people that know people.
Absolutely.
So I have a good friend that works out with us at the gym. His name is Luis. He works with a lawyer. And they do civil cases and everything. So then I told him, you know what? I said, Luis, can you take a look at my contract and you tell me what I can and what I cannot do, because I already did this, and that. And then he's like, let me show this to my lawyer, the lady that I work for, and I'll get back to you. And then they did some investigation, and they, like, I don't know, reviews, and they went through everything. And he said, no, Maria, like, you're good to go. He was like, I know, like, the way that this works is like, yes, the client thing, maybe you shouldn't take them because, yes, it's understandable, it's their clients now. But as far as you doing your business, and then I heard that the business closed, and then she moved to out of the state.
Oh, wow.
So then he said, once somebody closes their business here, then the contract is no longer valid. It's gone.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that they can't tell you what to do and what not to do on the following year after they closed. And he was like, so if that is the case, that she's not in the same location anymore and the business is not there anymore and she moved out of state, then you're good. Like, wow. It's a green light. Oh, my God, I was so happy. And then I had you review it, remember? And I said, TYRONE, I'm going to send you my contract and, review it and let me know what I can or what I can't do. Maybe I can just start, I don't know, like even family members. And she said, well, maybe you can do, your husband and your son.
I was like, screw that contract.
I was like, oh, my God. But, we reviewed it, you reviewed it, and you also told me, like, I
like, screw that contract.
Yes, there's a lot of things that you can do, Maria. And that's where it comes out to fear.
Yeah.
I was scared. I didn't want to do it anymore. All that, I felt intimidated. I don't want to say threatened because, threatened is more like a stronger word.
Right.
But in a way, I did feel like that. I did. And I felt like intimidated, like, okay, well, maybe I don't want somebody to come with the business to come after me for nothing that I got. Right. I don't have nothing. So if I start my own thing and I start getting my clients and something goes down or something happens, what if I get sued? Or what if I don't know what I would do? So, oh, my God, like just to think about that spot and that situation, just because I didn't read a freaking contract,
man,
and I signed it. Look at it, caused me like all kinds of stress and crying and oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Man, but I'm so happy that you're here now, though.
Yes, and you know what? And I did it. I took my fear off of my body and I just took a big breath and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to see how it goes. So I took the course, the tax course, and then I got the CTEC certification.
Something that we have to do only in California.
And then I got my PT renewed. And then I asked you, okay, TYRONE, what else do I need? And then you said, well, did you get your EIN number?
Yeah.
Or did you get your, was it like the online EIN, filing, right?
The DBA, your EIN, get your insurances.
No, the IRS e-filing permit. What do you call it? When I
the EFIN.
Yes.
Yes, the EFIN, yes.
Did you get your EFIN? I'm like, what is that? Well, your EFIN is for you to submit it electronically. You just don't submit it to the IRS like that. You have to get the permission. Oh, my God. Okay, let me do it. I did all the steps and I did everything slowly but surely, ready to go in January. January was slow. January, I felt like nobody's calling me. I'm like promoting myself. It's only my husband. He hasn't gotten his W-2s. My son hasn't gotten his W-2s. So I'm just like waiting. Like, okay, who's going to be my first client? Who's going to be my first? And then I guess they had until January 31st to receive So I guess people were waiting for the last minute. So I was like, okay, then I'm good, right? So as soon as my husband got his, I did his. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do yours. You're going to be the first one. You're going to be my first victim. Let's do this. And I did it, and I did his return and everything, and he was like, yeah, just file it. I trust you. You're my wife. You're not going to do anything bad. I don't know. Don't trust me on this, but we'll see. And I did it. After him, after my son, and then it came his brother, and then his brother's wife, and then his other two brothers, and then friends, and then cousins, and then, you know, friends of friends,
Right.
and then friends of friends of friends. And I was like, what? People are coming.
Yes.
Like, oh, my God, like they are trusting me, and people are looking for me now. And I'm telling you, I only pay for like a 2020 return thing for tax act. I guess they have packages, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll even do 20. So I'll pay for the 20 package, the 20 e-files, and that's it. I had to call that guy again, and I told him, oh, my God, I think I need another package. And he was
Man,
like,
that's amazing.
what? Like, see, I told you, like, good for
Yes,
you, Maria.
yes.
Are you the one that said, oh, you
Yes.
didn't think you were going to do not even 20 and you got the smallest package? And I'm like, yes, that's me. And he's like, no, okay, well, let me give you another 20. I said, yeah, give me another 20. Went by the 20s, and then COVID hit. You know, people took, and then remember I told you, okay, I think I'm done, Tyrone, because COVID hit and people are not coming. And
Right.
and you said, they're going to wait till the last minute, Maria. Trust me, they're going to wait till the last day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess I'm just not going to do anything for right now. Just read and study or whatever. And yeah, sure enough, July 1st to July 15th is when I made my most money
Yeah.
in that month. All the other months, I didn't make enough. That July 1st to July 15th is when I got the most clients, and it's when I got the most money. Like, that was my best month.
Always.
So
I don't
I'm
know what
like,
it is with the last minute, but
yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, what? Did I make, what, $770 in July? I mean,
And that was
thinking
still
15 days, because it was July
Yeah.
1st to the 15th.
exactly. That's amazing.
From home, just prepping taxes. Oh, my God. And I still gave discounts. Like, okay, you're my friend. I'll give me this much. It's okay. I'll give you a discount. Oh, yeah, he's your son. You get a discount, too. You get a discount. You get a discount. I was like feeling like Oprah Winfrey.
So
like,
now everybody gonna want to know.
You get.
They're gonna want to know where to come get their taxes done with you, so they can get their
Yeah, no.
discount.
Yeah, I know. And I told them, okay, this year, because it's my first year, and you guys are coming and trusting me for it, and in appreciation of you guys coming and trusting me, I'm giving you the discount. The next year, I think I'm going to have to go full, like,
It's gonna be
it's not
regular
going to be
price.
that bad. Yeah, it's not going to
yeah.
be that bad, because I'm still going to be, decent. I'm not going to
right.
overcharge,
Not gonna gouge nobody. Of course not.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
But I think the fear that I had, it just started going away as soon as I started
So
my
you
first
start
return.
doing it. Yeah.
And then,
Absolutely.
And then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one, and then I think by the 10th return, I was like on a roll. Boom, 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 boom. Like, I was just talking to people.
Yeah, because after that, I didn't hear from you.
And my first returns, I was like this. And they were like just quiet, like,
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, what is this? Oh, no, well, that's just receipts in case you need it for, my health insurance or my health HSA. Oh, okay. And what is this? Oh, that's a dividend that I have. I just have a small account and I do dividends, and they just, send me the report. Oh, so all that stuff. But now it's like, okay, I don't even need to ask them. I recognize the forms now.
Right.
Before I couldn't recognize the forms, but now it's like, oh, okay, this is the way to. Oh, it's 1099. Oh, dividends. Oh, okay, interest. Okay. Oh, so you as you lose the fear,
Yes.
you get the freedom.
Yes.
I feel free. I feel like I can do it. And the things that I don't know, I'm not scared to tell them. Wait, let me find out for you real quick. Or, you know what, I'm not like too sure about this, but let me find out. Because I don't want to do something that I know that I'm not too sure about. So let me get like certification or like a confirmation from somebody, and then I'll get back to you.
And you
And
know
I've done
what?
that many times, right?
But that's what, and you know what I love about that? One, I'm glad that you admitted it, right?
I admit it 100%. I make mistakes. I'm human.
Yeah. So, but so many people want to be perfect that they will as the old saying go, right? They chop off their nose and spite their face, meaning that, you know, they don't want to look like they don't know what they're doing, so they're guess, make that mistake, cause all kind of issues and things like that. So I'm so glad that you are able to say, hey, you know what? I don't know that.
Yeah.
Not today. I don't know everything. I admit that all the time. I don't know everything. I don't want to be perceived as an expert, because the minute that you say that you know taxes, you're going to get asked some things.
Really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. People call me all the time, even though they're not my clients. I'm like, dude, you just went to the other tax person and you're calling me to ask me what you did with the other tax person.
Yeah.
And I still answer it.
Absolutely.
Mine,
yeah.
it's fine. I answer whatever I know, whatever. But in my mind, I'm like, go ask them. You know, like, why are you asking me? I'm not making no money off of this.
Right. People do that. They take advantage of it. You got to be careful of them too. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, those are things that you got to go through and learn throughout all this process, because it's not easy.
Man.
It's not easy maintaining your little business at all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, I'm going to pause, Chris. Do we have any questions, comments, anything? We got one? Christian not back there doing his job. He should have been on it.
He's missing his
Oh,
his little carrot hair.
conversation.
That's why
Okay.
he's not making it.
Try to wait, is he going to sit it through? That is a question. Okay. With this COVID-19, I still haven't filed my 2019. Are there any good online tax sites that we can recommend? I mean, well, why go to online? You got Maria right here. She can definitely do it for you.
I mean, if you have a certain amount of less of your yearly, then you can do it free at the IRS website, right?
Yeah, the free file. I think if you make under 62,000, yeah, you can do it for free, directly through the IRS.
Yeah.
Let's see. If I look on my wall, we got TurboTax, H&R Block, Tax Act, Tax Slayer, even Credit Karma, right? The credit monitoring site. They have an option for you to get it done yourself. And if either one of those aren't available, both Maria and myself are
I'll
available.
I'll give you a discount too for my first client. No, but you know what?
You said that live. Everybody go come. What is the name of your tax company? You got to give them.
It's NYC Tax Pro. Look me up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instagram.
NYC. Send me a direct message. No, what was I gonna say? But make sure when you do it yourself, because a lot of people think that it's easy. Okay, I just got my W-2 and I'm gonna submit and I'm gonna put in all the information and all the questions. But make sure that it's actually submitted, because they do it and they say that you're finished, but you don't get a confirmation. You're supposed to get an email confirmation or something letting you know, okay, your return has been submitted to the IRS on this date and whatever confirmation number it is. A lot of clients that I had, there was one in particular that she filed hers for last year's, for 2018. And she sent in her payment thinking that she owed the IRS. And then this year she got a letter from the IRS saying, well, we got a payment from you, but we don't have your tax returns. And she's like, I submitted it. I did it, whatever. And I'm like, okay, so you send in the payment. Yes, they have it. But they don't know where to post that payment to, because it shows that they never received your tax return.
Wow.
And she's like, well, I did it online. I did it on TurboTax, or I did it on this. And what happened? I'm like, well, they have your payment, but they don't have your tax return. So what are you going to do now? Make a copy of whatever you have and send them in. But so make sure when you do that, feel comfortable in doing it and submitting your return, and make sure that you get the actual confirmation that it was submitted. That's very important, because you did all the hard work and for nothing. And then you're going to log out and you're going to be like, I did it, but then you didn't do it. Right?
Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
No, it happened. I'm telling you, man.
Cool.
Anything
else, sir? Yeah, it's on the screen here. Okay. Let's see, who was this? Is that J.I. or J.L.? Said, what's the most tax clients and least tax clients you both have had in a tax year? Great question. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it's J.I. or J.L. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. Both Maria and myself, this is our first year, right, as independent tax preparers. So even though I've been doing taxes for well over 13 years now, for the last 12, I've worked for one of the major retail companies, which is, like I say, from fear to freedom, because it was the same thing. Like, my wife has been telling me probably since the second year in the tax business, she was like, well, you know enough now to start your own. But I was like, oh, no, I was comfortable with that W-2, getting that consistent W-2 every year, right? Like, it was always available. Right. Even though that's not your question. I'm sorry, I went on a tangent, but I'm just excited the fact, we both are first year. So while I was employed at the retail, I think the most clients I've probably done in a year between 250 and 300. Although my first year here, I think I did under 100.
Oh, but still good.
I mean, I wasn't complaining.
All that money that you're collecting is to yourself. It's not like a percentage of what you make to the company.
That's true. So I probably broke even at that point. Yeah.
And you work less and you have your own thing.
That's true.
You gotta look at it like a positive thing.
Lot more benefits from fear to freedom. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I did a lot for the past 2 years too, like you.
Yeah.
This year, I was surprised to get 43, I want to say, because he was 43 at the end. But I was even surprised I got to 10, to be honest with you. I was like, I did 10. I need to go to the Dollar Tree and get more little binders. But, 43, I feel blessed. I even told my husband, I said, Obi, look how many, I did the report, right? And I said, look at how many returns. Oh my God, that's good. You see, I told you. Like,
and that was in a pandemic too.
Yeah.
Imagine if COVID wouldn't have hit.
Yeah, that's true. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so I did 43 and I made this much, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made in commission last year. The first year I made $6,500 commission just for the tax season, which is January to April 15th.
Right.
And then this past year, I still work with my friend, and I made $44.95, and I felt like I worked more. So I guess the commission is different, even though you work more. But I guess the percentage, all the commission is different. I guess
that don't sound right.
Based on commission, I don't know.
If you work more, you should get more.
But I was like, okay, fine. It's extra money from me or whatever. This year, it's all to myself, and it's in my house where I can take care of my kids and where I can do my own thing, my own investment, and everything is mine. I made, I think it was almost $3,000. I want to say $2,950 something. Wow. $2,960 something. Almost $3,000. That's in my pocket.
That's all you?
Yes. Because, my husband paid for the computer and, the payments, they were just throughout the year, like the printer and everything. So, and I went to the Dollar Tree, to be honest with you, to get binders and everything. I didn't have to go all fancy because I didn't want to waste that much money.
Right.
I didn't want to put in a big investment on getting binders and getting this. And I got the business cards from VistaPrint for $20. And I got the big pack, I mean, I took a low risk and I just feel like I got a big compensation for it. I think it's just losing that fear because when you put from fear to freedom, that was so me. It's true.
Yeah.
I feel free now. People call me and Maria, can you help me with my taxes? And I'm like, okay, when do you want to come? I don't know. Well, when do you have available? And I'm like, okay, when do I have available? I don't know. Just come at 10. I'll be at home at 10 in the night. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll be there at 10 in the night. They depend on me now, and I call the shots. I set the times. I set my schedule. I do it online. If they send me their forms, I'll do it online. So I feel free because I don't have to be at work from 8 a.m. to all the way to 6, 7 p.m. waiting for a client to come in.
Right.
And I'll get 3 clients in a day, and I wasted the whole day in an office. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I have more time to myself and for my family, and I think I'm going to go this route, and I'm liking it a lot.
Like McDonald's.
Yes.
I'm gonna take for Christian. You go. Well, I'm gonna do like this. Instead of me looking at you, you let me know when we have something.
Yes.
To talk. Yeah, I'll just wait on you. And I hope y'all really, really pay man, because she's dropping so many jewels, so many bombs. Right.
Make sure you get some. You make sure you get a little refrigerator. It's a tax deductible, and get all kinds of drinks such as this. It's all tax deductible, right, Tyrone?
It is tax deductible, man. So what Gimme Cornbread says is very inspiring. I was having a little self-doubt, and then a brand new contract with a local client dropped into my lap. That is absolutely
nice.
Amazing, man. You know,
girl.
Me and Gimme Cornbread right now.
Yes.
Now we go way back, like white walls on the Cadillac. And she's another. I wish she's not here. You know, she's out of state, but I wish she was here because she had a very similar story. Right, from fear to freedom, like she just said, she had her doubts, and now she's, you know, getting contracts, brand new, just dropped in her lap, man. Like it's so many things. Like, what time is it?
No, so many. I brought all kinds of stuff, and we haven't said anything about this. Okay, I came out prepared. Okay, we're gonna do this structure, this and that. But I guess we'll do it at another time.
Maybe. I mean, because you are dropping so many jewels right now. It's like so many. I'm praying and hoping that everybody's listening to this and really truly getting inspired to go past your fear. Yes. On the other side of fear is freedom. Yes. So many things. Like I mean, just the fact that you are now making your own schedule at home with the kids. You're your own boss. I'm just
decide what return to do and what not to do.
Exactly.
You know, I had a friend that I told her, come see him, because honestly, I don't know that yet. And if you go with him and I'm there and I learn from him, then maybe next year you can come to me and I'll do them for free. So you give me, I give you, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, that's the way you got to do it while you're learning, you know.
Yeah.
While you're learning, say, you know what, girl, I don't know that, but you know what, I got a great guy that can help you out. And if you help me out, allowing me to learn from your return with him, then I'll do yours for free next year, you know.
I look at you making deals.
You give me, I give you, because you're giving me, you know, time, and you're letting me look at your stuff, and you're letting me learn.
Right.
So I can take it
But you have that freedom to do so.
Yes.
I couldn't do it. I wanted to do that so many times, learn from experts, right? That's always my goal, to learn from those who know more than me. But they wouldn't allow me to do that where I was at. But so now that I'm here and I have that, I'm good to do so. And I just want to rewind real quick. And one of the gems and the jewels that she dropped, and probably didn't even notice she dropped it, is the fact of her investment into all of this. You said you did your shopping at the 99-cent store.
Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree,
yeah,
right?
Dollar Tree.
It didn't even waste. And because it's so unnecessary that we think that we need to have the absolute most expensive item out there to get started, because that's probably one of the fears too. Like, I can't afford the nicer. Yeah, I can't pay for that. I can't pay for that. The Dollar Tree. Did anybody complain?
No, I wish I would have brought, but they were like nice, shiny, you know, glossy black presentation binders with the 2 pockets.
Wow.
And it was 3 per pack, so it was 99 cents for 3. And I also made me some labels.
That's the same thing I did my first year.
Some labels and stack them up, and I had my daughter, like I said, I had my daughter put all the stickers on them, all the stickers and my labels on it or whatever.
Absolutely
amazing.
And
yeah, I just prepped it like that. Because I'm telling you, I was scared. I was like, I'm not going to make money this year. This is all investment and this is all money. And honestly, I have a family. My husband is the only one that works. I got to take care of bills at the house, mortgage, even though we don't get we don't have big bills, but the mortgage is one.
It's still a bill.
Cell phones, necessary ones.
Right.
You know, we don't even have a car payment, thank God now, you know.
That's good.
But, you know, I'm like, no, my husband is the only provider, and I'm like putting this money into my little thing too, and I can't be like going wild and going to a printer and say, give me 1,000 of those fancy folders you make, and it's gonna be like $600, $500, because that's how much I went, and I asked for like 20 of them. They were charging me at least $200.
Wow.
So I was like, no, I can't do it. And, you know, somebody that I know that is really good friends with me, and he's my daughter's piano instructor.
Okay.
He said, go to the Dollar Tree. I get all my stuff from the Dollar Tree. And I say, what? They have stuff there? And he was like, yeah. Okay, I guess I'll go. I stopped at the Dollar Tree and I saw a big old stack of all kinds of folders, presentation folders, different colors, red, yellow, pink, blue. And this one's orange, by the way. But whichever color, it didn't matter. I digged in through get all the black ones. All the black ones. I digged in through the whole stores. And every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I always remember to get those packs. You know, get the black ones, get the black ones, get the black ones, because those are the ones that are going to be for my clients when I do taxes.
Right.
And I'm not even, it doesn't really, it's not a big thing to me because it's like $1. So if I get like 10 packs, it's $10. And I got 3 times 10 is 30. That's 3. Yeah. So, yeah, I got to be careful with my money too, man. I need to keep that almost $3,000 that I made. I need to keep it to my pocket.
Wow.
But yeah. Thanks, Tyrone. I really appreciate your help all this time.
Well, no, man, I appreciate you taking it.
Yeah, no, and you were always there. So there was people that I know that I reached out to, like my friend, the one I used to work with. And she would say, I'm kind of busy. She would say, like, girl, right now I'm kind of busy. So no, that's when I knew, okay, I'm not going to get no help from this person. And I'm not going to get no help and no advice from this person and this other person. There was only 2 people that I was able to reach out, and that's my sister's brother-in-law. Okay. He does taxes too. His name is Mando. Amazing guy too. I will call him and he'll answer my questions. But when most of the times, because he works, he also has another job as a deputy.
Okay.
So I didn't want to bug him all the time. So I had different time frames that I had to call him. But with you, I was just like ringing your bell, like, Tyrone, what about this? Tyrone, I got a client that's coming. What am I supposed to do if they refinance and then they said that, they can deduct points or whatever? What am I supposed to do here? And what else did I ask? 401ks. What am I supposed to do with the 401ks? And, like all that stuff. And I felt bad calling you and calling everybody and asking them. And I felt like, oh, my God, they're going to think that I'm bugging again. But you know what? Like, I think that's what you got to do in order to get things done.
Absolutely. That's that fear. You got to get over that fear. Yeah. You're not bugging nobody, right? Like, I mean, we don't have time.
I am bugging, but I know that you probably were like, yeah, it's okay, but I know sometimes it's annoying. You got to be honest. It's annoying when people call and be like, okay, she's calling me again.
I mean, now so let's, because
I do apologize.
I'm going to be honest, right? She's making it seem more than what it is. It ain't like you called all the time, every day.
Okay,
I text
like all the time. I didn't call, but I text.
It was random, right? It wasn't like it was all the time, because... Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I think in your mind, because you were scared it was bigger than what it is, but maybe 4 times throughout the 4 months?
Right. I think I kept asking you back-to-back questions for like a whole day one time. What if this and what if that? What if the dependent goes to school? Can she put him as a dependent? He's going to college. He's working on his own.
Yeah, but as long as I can answer the question, no problem to me. That's the whole point, right? We got to help each other grow. Like and for those people who may be thinking like, why would you help your competition? I guess they would say that. Like, because to me, I don't really see it as competition. It's enough for everybody to eat, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think as long as we help each other, we create that network, which I wish we had time to go into, because your net worth is, equivalent to your net worth, So I love helping people and having that relationship where we can help each other, man. But wow.
Man,
wow. So we got about maybe 5 minutes left. So I'm going to let you give some of your greatest.
No, well, honestly, there's really not much for me to give, to be honest with you. Just set yourself
your story,
free,
I'm sure it
be fearless, and don't get intimidated, Okay. Don't get intimidated.
Christian says we has one. You go send it to him? We got something? We got something? Van Hennessy. That's Unc. What's going on, Uncle Van? Let's say it's amazing that in the short time of being independent, felt comfortable to jump into having a YouTube channel. That's good.
That is true, Tyrone.
That is true.
Yeah. I was just telling him before we started, I'm like, you're right here in person. You're like the super shy person ever. You don't even talk. He doesn't even look. He just stays like this, and he'll listen. But he is super shy in person, guys. Right now, I don't know.
I'm glad. Yeah. See, my kid don't think I am.
And that's another shy person over there. I don't know how I got a smile out of that guy over there.
Don't put your head down.
Oh, yeah, they're both really, really shy. So that's
in
good
person,
that you have your YouTube.
Let's see. Indie Coach 29 said, I think we doubt ourselves because we strive for perfection. Absolutely true.
Don't worry about perfection.
I think we all end up surprised how much business will come. Man, that right there, Miss Coach, is absolutely true, right? We all strive for perfection, but you will absolutely be surprised. I am surprised at how much I'm able to do now that I'm self-employed versus when I was employed by someone else. I'm absolutely shocked at the opportunities, the doors that have been opened, the people
friends,
that I've had to meet, everything.
I consider friends now because you helped me so much. It's like, yeah, you're my mentor, and yeah, we're networking. But you're my friend now, so you're like my bestie, okay, Tyrone? Best friends forever.
Hey, there we are, BFFs in the tax world, definitely.
Well, I came prepared, but I guess we didn't touch any of this stuff that I brought. So hopefully in the future when I come as a guest.
Okay, yeah, you'll be back, man. But I got to give a high five. He said it's pronounced J.I. Great show. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
I just slapped myself in the face with that one. So, but appreciate the super chat always, definitely. But like I said, we got a few. What is this here? Indie Coach says, big news. Finally launched the website last week, and I currently have 21st shirts that have been, wow.
You go, girl.
Get some clapping on that
one,
definitely. So now, Miss Coach, you got to share with us what is the actual website so we can go check it out. Make sure you put that in the comments so I can put it on here. That's absolutely great. I want to see this because I know Miss Coach, we talked about it. Maybe we still need to talk about, talking about how to build a website. Mm-hmm. Like I have that on YouTube. There's a whole series about building a website. But I think I need to kind of update it, and I know she made the offer. So send me a message. We need to talk about how we can get together and show people how to build websites, man. Yes, so definitely make sure you put that in the comments. We're going to wait for it, and we'll go from there. So J.I. says, what is the average you charge for a tax return? That's kind of
it varies, right?
It does because that is the one thing that I will say as a tax preparer, one of the most difficult questions. Hey, we get asked how much I get asked it all the time. Well, how much you charge?
Yeah.
We just can't quote a price because we don't know what it entails.
And it happened to me this season because I charged one of the girls $100 for a return. It's okay. I'm going to charge you $100.
Okay.
And, next year, I'll go back to my regular fees.
Right.
Because, I'm trying to, build my clientele, give them discounts, whatever. So she goes and she tells her mom and her sister and everybody. She charges $100, y'all. So you better go with her. She's going to hook you up. And then all of a sudden the mom calls me and be like, hey, Maria, can you do my taxes? I have itemized deductions. I have a home and I have this and I have that.
All
which
$400?
Which is a Schedule A, which is not
$100.
That's
way more than $100.
Said, yes, my daughter said, you charge $100. And I was like, oh my God. All right. Come on down. I'll take care of you, And then the mom goes tell the sister and the sister's boyfriend, and then they come, Maria, my mom and my sister went with you earlier this week, and then, whatever. And she said that if you could do our taxes, and she said you were going to charge $100. I'm like, what do you have? Oh, well, he works a 1099, so he's self-employed as a helper at I think he said like
that's a Schedule C.
Yeah. And I was like, that's even more expensive. That's even more pricey because we go by the forms.
Exactly.
So but she said you charge $100. And I was like, oh my God, is that everybody? Okay. And I said, you know what? Okay, just you and him. because, you know, it's different forms. I can't just do 100, which is still good for me,
Right, right, exactly.
But that's how it goes. And sometimes that's why people say, well, they don't want to say how much they charge. They don't want to say because maybe when we get there, they're going to charge us a lot. And this is not. No, that's not the case.
Exactly.
It depends on your form. You know, a Schedule C, to me, is the most difficult one. I don't know if, I mean, as up to now, I know there's more. But up till now, I think the farthest I got was a Schedule C, the 1099s. To me, it was the hardest one because depreciation, miles, related expenses, whatever. And it was work. You know,
it's work.
I mean, it is work, and I mean, we have to charge because, man, I get out with a headache sometimes.
Yeah.
So don't think that we don't want to say how much we charge because we charge expensive. Don't take it like that, but take it as we have to look at your forms first in order to determine how much the fee will be. Because if you come with a stack of papers and it's different forms, it's a lot of work.
Yep.
But if you come with a nice, simple W-2 as a single filer, piece of cake for us. But that's the reason why we don't really tell or we don't really say how much we charge, right?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. And Miss Coach, I saw your message. It was on there. I appreciate it. We appreciate it as this group know. I love this group, this family. Everybody here is absolutely amazing. That's why I'm so joyed, really, just to be able to have, whenever possible, somebody from our family here in the studio actually sharing their story, because this here was wild, absolutely amazing. Between you and Digital Life Mike and him and his wife came on here, man, y'all.
I saw him. I love his wife. Wife, you go, girl. She's holding it down for hubby.
Yeah, man.
It's like my hubby held it down for me. Right?
Exactly.
But
So I'm gonna give him a high five for the hubby, man, because you know we got to give ourselves that. But it is now 7:03 as always. We gotta
check out, guys. But before we leave, can I say some quotes that I really like?
So Christian, go send one more. Let's go, or a couple of more with it. Oh man, super chat for Miss Coach. Appreciate it. Let me see. Did this one work? There it is. Yeah. See, I'm actually doing that. So, Digital Life says jumping on the super train. So, high five to everybody who's doing the super chat. Appreciate it. Give me, what you say, cornbread? She gave one? But you didn't put it. I didn't see it. There it is. All right. Give me cornbread. Right. So,
give me moolah.
High five. Man, y'all showing out tonight. Yeah. Much appreciated. As always, I appreciate the gratitude, but you know,
we're all friends now.
Yeah, we all family now.
At this point, you guys log in every Friday. I log in every Friday. We just gotta enjoy it and
absolutely,
and just be fearless. Do it. Just go for it. I mean, grab a little something of whatever we do say, even if it's something that you don't think it matters, but at the end, later, it will.
Absolutely.
It will come to
one
mind.
more from Uncle Vin gave one, so high five to Uncle Vin, much appreciated. Man, Digital Life, we love you too. We appreciate you. Yes, the man himself.
Yeah.
So
all right. So before we go, Tyrone, I had some quotes that I told you
absolutely,
that I really go by and that
us.
I like and that I love, and I really think they relate to me a lot. So I don't know if they will relate to everybody, but I wrote them down, and here it goes. First quote. I may not be the smartest. I may not be the most talented, but I will work the hardest.
Amen.
So if you have that mentality and if you work really, really hard, you will get things done. Trust me.
Yes.
Trust me. Second, don't be afraid to start over. It gives you a chance to rebuild something even better. A lot of people don't start. They don't start because they don't want to start from zero.
Right.
But in reality, trust me, you're rebuilding something better for yourself and for your family.
Yes.
Like, my goal now is my daughter, 7-year-old, she's going to see me doing this from years to come.
Yes.
And she's going to start her own little thing. And she's going to prep taxes too. And she might want to do something else, but that will be her side hustle. I'm thinking in the future for my kids, for us.
Absolutely. The legacy.
Yes. Third. when looking back doesn't interest you anymore, then you're doing something right.
Oh man, that's my favorite.
Yes, you know, I told you that I used to do radio, right?
Yeah.
I used to be like on Spanish 97.9 La Raza FM in LA. And I used to do Mega 96.3. And I am on other radio stations that I work for. And I wanted it so bad. I wanted to be on the radio. I wanted to be popular. I got my bachelor's in journalism.
Wow.
Yeah, broadcasting journalism. And I wanted to be in the Spanish radio industry, you know, morning shows, mid shows, weekend shows. And I tried it for a couple of years. A couple of years didn't work out. I kept trying. And that thing got me to the ground. Until one day I said, you know what? No more. This is not giving me anything. It's giving me popularity, but it's not giving me my money. It's making me broke. Wow. I can't do this anymore. I can't. So that relates a lot to me. When looking back doesn't interest you anymore, you're doing something right.
Ooh, don't look back.
People call me all the time and say, Maria, go back to the radio. Maria, you want to come back and try to work this? No, I don't want it anymore. I don't want to be in that industry anymore. It's nasty. I don't like it, and I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to go back anymore. So that's another one that I liked. Behind every successful person, there's a lot of unsuccessful years. Indeed, my friend.
Amen to that.
Woo. And then, okay, last one. The truth is that most people never start because they don't want to be seen starting at the bottom. Don't be like most people.
Did y'all hear that? Read that one again. Just one. I know we passed the mark, but we gonna read that one again.
Last one. Just put it in your head. Save it somewhere right here, or in the front, or in the back, wherever you have storage. The truth is that most people never start because they don't want to be seen starting at the bottom. Don't be like most people. Start from the bottom and start working hard.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here. That's absolutely. Absolutely. Well, look, guys, man, this right here was definitely enjoyable. I so appreciate you coming on and being transparent, allowing us to see the real, true, raw emotion of fear, and how on the other side of that is absolute freedom, absolute joy, man, absolute opportunities. I'm so excited because even in your first year, despite the pandemic, despite the turmoil and the tumultuous upstart with your friend, you went beyond your expectations.
Yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't have done it alone. So be grateful for friends.
Absolutely.
True friends, two people that support you. Like I said, people that are just there to help you out, and, you know, people that know people, because there's always somebody that will know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. and I did that. I asked people. I made them my friends, and I felt comfortable asking them about my situations, and they helped me out, you know. And I wouldn't have done it alone. I wouldn't have done it by myself. Right. I had to ask, and I had to have people having my back. My friend Luis, with his lawyer, he broke it down for me and everything. It made me like free. When you reviewed it and everything, okay, you know, I got people behind me.
That's
like,
good, yeah.
I'm not alone. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be intimidated. Yes, there's a contract. And yes, I signed it. And yes, but this is the way that we can go around this thing, you know, and let's go forward. So, yeah, that's that.
That's that, yeah. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and put us up here on the screen so we can go ahead and do this end, man. This was absolutely amazing, man. Hey, 10 minutes over, we all right, you know. So, again, we appreciate all of you who showed up tonight. Man, so much love for you being here. Even though I'm already on this inspired me just to really I don't know, whatever it is I thought I was scared of and afraid to do, I'm about to do it. This right here was an amazing conversation.
Just do it. You got one life. We don't know if after this life we'll be able to do things, that we don't know where we're going to be after this life. We just got this life.
That's
you
true.
know, enjoy it, try it all, do it all, and, you know, just go. forward. That's it. Don't look back.
Y'all heard it from the lady herself. The lady herself, inspiration, who went from fear to freedom.
Do it.
Do it. Right?
I believe in you.
Do it. That's her word. She's leaving
Do
with
it.
do
I
it.
dare you. Do it.
Ooh,
I dare you.
She
I
dared
dare
you.
Double,
to do
triple
it.
dare you. Just do it.
Well, look, we appreciate you. If there was any comments that I missed, you know I definitely reply in the comments. If anything didn't get showed up on the screen, it's Christian's fault. We are going to blame him for that. And I saw you looking. I can still see you. And, man, until next time, y'all take care, man. God bless. Do your thing. Do it. Remember what's on the other side of fear. For those of you who have chimed in and you stated that you've actually done things, know that I'm proud of you. I'm sure Maria herself, we are proud of you. Know that this community is probably one of the greatest communities for entrepreneurship, and we are extremely proud of you. And I'm proud to be a part of such an amazing community. I'm proud to know such amazing people, man. So y'all